Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. My name is Chance, and so you want to learn how to rope? Well, I'm going to show you exactly how to. Before we get into it, be sure and hit that red subscribe button and also smash that notification bell so you'll be notified when we post other videos like this. So let's go. Whew, sure is a sunny day out. Good thing I got my Ryder sunglasses. Sorry, I had to plug the merch. Check us out, RyderClothingCompany.com, link in the description. Okay, so if you're wanting to learn to rope, this video is going to be a little bit different than what you would see in most YouTube videos, but I want to take a step back from everything, and I think if you can understand this and really grasp this and stay with me to the end, then you'll see kind of a different vision of roping than maybe what you have right now. Because here's the thing, just by watching somebody swing a rope and rope a steer is a whole lot different than you doing it, right? It takes a thought process. You've got to really understand exactly what's going on and exactly what we're doing. So I'm going to slow things down, and this is for somebody that's a complete beginner and just wants to learn to rope and wants to get started. And I'm going to show you the mindset that'll help you to understand what you're actually doing. Okay, so if we've got the rope in our hand, and if you don't know how to cull it up or any of that, check out one of my other videos. It's called How to Rope. Okay, so the goal, right, is to take this loop and put it on the steer's head or catch the steer's feet, right? Actually, what we're going to be taking is just this part right here, and the strand comes through there. And so as it's going to the steer's head or catching the steer's feet, you pull this and you're coming tight, right? So if that's the case, this right hand is going to be very important when we're thinking about catching our steer. And I know you're thinking, well, yeah, obviously, Chance, but what I want you to understand is this hand controls whether we catch the steer or not. I want you to imagine this loop being an extension of this hand. So I'm going to get into actually the head and the feet in just a minute, but I want us to focus on this right here. Okay, so what we've got to imagine is the fact that this front part of our loop is just an extension of the front part of our hand. And this back part of our loop is just an extension of the back part of our hand. If we had the rope right there in our hand right now, it would just, or right here, you see? It just does whatever our hand does. You need to understand that. Okay, and so along those same lines, this loop is just an extension of our hand. We've got to focus on our tip. So people talk about, do you feel the tip? Well, what that means is when you're swinging, your tip's going to be somewhere right in here. That's basically what you're going to feel when you're pushing into that loop. So if you're swinging, you're going to feel the tip right around there. You want to feel that. That's going to give you your control of the loop. And so let's talk about the head for a minute. If you're going to rope the head, if this loop is just an extension of your hand, right? What happens whenever the head loop is going towards the steer's head? We throw it, and it's coming like this right here. It's coming like this right here, right? It's just an open loop. So if that was an extension of our hand, when we let go, we would be like that right there, right? So real simply, when you deliver on the head, you're throwing that open loop just like this is your front strand and this is your back strand, and it's going straight to the steer's head, just like that right there, and it comes on. Now you may not even know how to swing a rope yet, but that's okay. But what I want you to understand is what you're actually trying to do, because if you just start trying to do something and you don't know what you're doing, then you'll never get it. But if you understand what you're trying to accomplish, then you just got to go out and accomplish it. Okay, so now real quick, I'm going to talk about the feet, right? It's the same mindset, the same thing. The rope is just an extension of our hand. But when we're catching feet, I've got another video that talks about this right here. It's called Team Rope and Heeling Tips Timing. Check that out as well. But here's what you need to understand about heeling. Now, there's a lot more to it than just this, but if you can get this mindset, this is what you're actually doing when you're catching feet, it'll help you so much once you actually learn how to swing and everything like that. So all we're doing is we're taking this right here, the extension of our front of our hand and the back of our hand, and when that steer's legs come up in the air, this front strand is going in front of the legs, and this back strand is coming behind the legs. Just like that. So if that's the case, then basically all we're doing, we're taking our hands, we're coming in just like this. Now the legs had to be up in there, and that's part of the timing in that other video I was talking about. But we're coming in just like this because, why? Because the rope is just an extension of the front part and the back part of our hand. Now I know this may be a little bit of an odd video and you may be like, look, I don't even know how to swing a rope and you're talking about all this. Don't worry, I've got another video, you can go check that out, like I said, it's called How to Rope, that'll show you the swing and all that. But I want you to understand the mindset of what we're actually doing when we're roping the head or the feet. We're just taking this loop, this extension of our hand, and we're putting it on the head and we're catching the feet. So if this has really gave you some insight, would you consider hitting that like button and leave us a comment? Or if you have a question, I reply to every comment that I see. And then also don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when we post another video like this. And I want to tell you that if you're just beginning to rope, it's going to be difficult. It takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of practice, but I'm telling you, man, it's the greatest sport on earth, and I really encourage you to stick with it and stay at it. See you guys.